What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. I'm gonna try to hit the next level from up here. Check this out. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh, turn. Get in there! Yes! Alright. Off to a great start. We're heading into Robotica Farms today. It's one of the last levels we get to do. It is a bug hunt, man. A bug hunt. There, that's the only dumb reference I'm going to be making in this. That has to do with bugs, at least.
Howdy, Spyro. These here pests have infested our farm. Could you find the time to help us get rid of them? Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap any more invading pests.
Sounds fantastic, and I love how you greeted me. So anyway, let's talk Robotica Farms. This level is the weirdest combination of hard and easy I have ever seen. The enemies will trip you up a lot of the time, but honestly, any of the orb challenges are pretty straightforward and pretty easy. So it's a very interesting hybrid, to say the least. It's still got the basic 400 gems, and 3 orbs. So really, nothing special in the case of collectibles, but it's still a very weird hybrid. Howdy! I do love all the robotic carrots. That's a very nice touch. What? What was that? Alright, so let's add that to the list of things that happen while I'm recording and will probably never happen again. That was pretty cool. I would never be able to recreate that. Alright, so there's a lot of different mechanical bugs here. We got Bee-Drill here that is really easy to beat. They actually give you a lot of fireballs to spit at the flying enemies, but honestly, you don't need them. You just have to worry about getting the right height. And those barrel bugs are mean. And these right here, the squealing pigs. Listen to the squeal like a little piggy. Then you knock them over, and this is one of the only enemies, besides the Earth Shapers, I think, where they actually require the head bash to destroy. So, finally... Oh, that was cheap. I got hit from the top. So anyway, finally, we have a reason to use the head bash. I think the head bash, it's a lot better implemented in Spyro 3 because you have it near the beginning. But this one, not so much, because, you get it right at the end of the game and there's barely any levels left to use it in. So they had to implement it as they could. For how little it's in there, it does pretty good, I guess. I mean, we've barely gotten to use it. This is the first level where it actually, legitimately matters. And finally, I got Sparks back. I really didn't want to die, because that would be silly. Collect more. I actually do have a story to tell. Back in the way old days when PlayStation and N64 were the only consoles competing at the moment, I had that portable PlayStation screen. You attach to the back of your slim PlayStation, and then you're able to... Oh, you suck. You're able to play the PlayStation in your car or something, or if you needed a small screen. I actually still have that piece around here somewhere. I don't think I would ever be able to capture in it because it was such a small screen and a bastard to hook up. But it was a lot of fun. I remember actually getting to this level for the second time, I think, because I was trying to finally get 100% because I hadn't done it at that point. So I was in the car, it's all connected, and of course it's unstable as hell. If you move it once too hard to the right or left, it'll turn off. And lo and behold, I finally got here, turned it off, didn't save. Very disappointed.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro?
Why does a machine need a brain? Oh wait, I got those mixed up. The Scarecrow needs a brain. The robots need robot scarecrows, I guess. And they're actually following me with their heads. That's weird. Alright, this orb challenge... I wouldn't say it's hard. It's really aggravating, though, if you want to call it that, because these bugs actually do come back after you flame them. So you need to be very quick and precise with your, with your flames, and I think did I miss that one? I think I left one back there. But honestly, it's kind of like a game of cat and mouse. You just got to keep chasing these little bugs here and just flame them, but they just keep moving, and a lot of the times the flame doesn't connect, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so now it's back down to 1 out of 4, which kind of sucks. There's 2. 3, 4? No, 3. Alright, I got this guy. He is so mine!
My fields are safe from those flying vermin, Spyro. Take this doodad I done dug up yesterday.
I will take that doodad that you dug up the other day. Thank you very much for the orb, farmer. Alright, 57. We're getting very close to the end. And I really don't want to die here. Honestly, if I wanted to get all my health back, I should probably just die. Let's see what this sheep gives me. Okay, never mind. He gave me an extra life. And by the way, I passed my personal challenge of wanting to get 40 lives by the end of the game. I've way past that, but I've been dying in such stupid ways. Let's see if by the time I beat Ripto, I can be at 40 lives exactly. And this jerk needs to go away. Go away. There. Alright, I learned my lesson in the last level to not charge near the edge. And thankfully, my teachings have past episodes, and I have learned from my mistakes. And that was a verily. You remember when I said I don't know how to talk? Because English is not my first language. No, I'm just rambling here, because there isn't really much to do. We do need to get to the top of that farmhouse there, and the only way is by elevator. I suppose this is kind of a futuristic farmyard, which begs the question, why do you need a farmyard in the future? Alright. I'm actually... Oh, I need to go over there. I bet I can beat it. Loop-de-loop. Loopy-loop. I made it first! Oh, jeez. I actually didn't know if it was going to hit me or not, so I had to get out of the way. That would be really funny if I didn't have sparks anymore and I got killed by the rocket that opened up the chest. That would be pretty funny. The only piece of trivia that I can even think of is something I actually mentioned back in the level Zephyr, on how this level, shares a background with Zephyr and actually Stonehill from Spyro 1. That's really it. A lot of these levels, they don't have a lot of, special secrets to talk about with them. No special glitches, nothing like that. It's really weird that, well, maybe not so much weird. The later levels, they don't have much to talk about. But maybe it's because, we're kind of winding down. There's not a lot of stuff that the developers had to deal with at the end, not having to... Whoops. Not having to code really weird coding. I have no idea, but I guess, since we're winding down here, there's really nothing else more to talk about. Because after this, we've only got one level left, and I timed that terribly. Eat your heart out, Half-Life. We're doing a seesaw puzzle, and you're not even here yet. You won't be made for another lot of years. I don't even remember. When was Half-Life made? 2001? No, that couldn't have been it. Maybe it was it. I don't know. I haven't played the original Half-Life. I played Half-Life 2 because I got the orange box, but Half-Life 1, I've heard it's really hard to go back. Maybe I'll try... Oh, woof. Somebody's going to correct me. I know they are. The remake of Half-Life using the Source engine. Half-Life Source! Oh, Jesus. And here we are at the end. Turn on that big bug lamp.
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
Sure thing, buddy. Farmer John, I will take your orb from you. Thank you very much. Alright, so portal's open. Don't want to go there yet. Need to collect all the gems, and there's one more orb challenge, and this orb challenge has given me some troubles in the past. I think I've gotten better at it, though. Don't quote me on that, though. I normally end up saying don't quote me on that far more than I should, because I always throw out facts out there. Even in my normal life, I even say don't quote me on that, just because I'm not sure of myself. I'm a very depressing individual, and there's another lamp. That was unconvincing, huh?
I used to drive my tractor all around the farm, but some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you could knock him down with a bit of a supercharge?
Have you noticed that all the farmers except for the final one have really weird names or ones that are based on crops? Like that one's Farmer Barleycorn. It's a combination farmer. I guess with all this, mechanized... Oh, wow! I didn't think I was going to run into it. I forgot where it was. Okay, that was pretty funny. And I accidentally fell off the track. I normally don't do that. So let's go round 2. Just keep supercharging. Got to get all the way around the course. And by the way, this is expertly laid out. All the way. Keep going. Keep going. Don't worry about the gems. We'll be back from later because the supercharge doesn't go away. Through there. Wow, wow. Oh, I'm losing control. We're at the end.
A fine piece of steering that was, Dragon. Here, take this thingamajig I found in the cow pen.
Whoever said dragons can't drive, they're fools. Alright, final orb. Now we just need to go around and collect the rest of the gems. Now's a good time to go around the obstacle course and collecting all the gems, which I will do right now. You don't want to use the supercharge because you will miss it. Obviously, you don't have to use the supercharge anymore, so just go to leisurely pace and go all around the barnyard. And by the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but every time you get up to like a new level, like a different part of the level, the whirlwinds will activate for you, which means you can get up to higher ledges that you have discovered. So like back when I fell off the track the first time, there was... Oops, I'm at an incline. Spyro, get off the incline! Like right there. That whirlwind right there leads to the beginning of the level, actually. And if you want to get back to the end, you can just jump in that whirlwind from the beginning. And then there's this one right here. Now to chase down the jar. There we go. That was a better Makes me want to watch Home Improvement. I haven't seen that show in a long time. And I just recently, canceled cable, so now I can't go watch it. Maybe Netflix has it. Of course, I haven't watched Netflix either. I just barely watch TV. I've noticed there's not a lot of time to do a lot of things. Like all these games I have on my shelf just stacked up, not doing anything. And wasn't there gems up here earlier? I mean, I know I got these ones, but I swear from down here, it looked like there were gems I was missing. Oh well. That question mark jar is all the way back at the beginning, if I remember correctly, because all these places look the same. It's so weird that this level it's very, very colorful, I will give it that, but somehow, some way, everything just like blends together and each location looks the same. So, oh yeah, it did end up here. This should be it. Is this it? Yes, it is! I will meet you back at the end. Here we go. Later, Farmer John. It's okay to kill them because they're mechanical bugs, right? Like, you can just fix them. Like, it's okay if a mechanical bug dies. They're mechanical bugs. You can fix them. Right? Well, anyway, that level went by at a lightning pace, so let's go ahead and do the speedway while we're at it. Knock 2 levels out in the same episode. This was probably a mistake. Oh, no, it wasn't a mistake! Yes! I did aim correctly! Alright, so the very last level that we have to do, well, not counting the last one, let's just do the last speedway, because I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Maybe I should start paying attention. That would really help out. Nah. The Canyon Speedway. I consider it probably one of the easiest ones, and I just about missed that ram. And I bounced off the canyon. That's believable. This one is probably the easiest as far as, getting a bit of everything. What do I mean by that? I mean, it lays it out in the perfect path and lets you go through this speedway so quickly. Like right now, look, we're almost done with the rings, and then it immediately leads you to the drivers. So rams, rings, drivers, Maybe I need to think of something else that starts with R. Tractors? I have no idea. But we get to go through this entire speedway and... Oh, oops, I accidentally flew. And as soon as you're done with the cars, this is brilliant level design, by the way. By the time you get done with the last one, you're already here at the Vultures. So if you follow this exact path, it's perfectly laid out for you to try and get, like, the best time. It is brilliant. Canyon Speedway, probably one of my favorites. Not because it's easy, but because you can do it quickly. And I get a skill point for that. Sweet. So, one more time? Of course. I need to find that orb. And the sad part is, as much as I love Canyon Speedway, I forget where the orb is. So I'll be right back. Oh, finally! That took forever! Hunter!
All right, Spyro. Are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
So I'm your guinea pig.
Okay, Spyro, here's what you've got to do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press circle to fire the gun, and use the D-pad or analog stick to aim.
Do you remember the simpler times in video games where, you know, rated E for everyone games were allowed to have machine guns? And, you know, a jet plane being controlled by a cheetah where you had to shoot down targets? And by the way, this orb challenge, kinda difficult. Shooting the laser, not that hard. As soon as the reticule goes over the balloon, you'll 9 times out of 10 hit it. But sometimes it'll be a little finicky. And you also have to pay attention to where Hunter directs you. That's the hard part, because if you miss a balloon, you have to start all the way at the beginning, and it's very easy to miss a balloon. It may not look like it now because I'm just rapid firing everywhere and probably causing an annoying sound in your headphones besides my commentary. But you just need to go through, aim, nothing to it. The blimps are probably the easiest to get just because they're such big targets, but the balloons, kind of a little more difficult if you want to ask me. This part right here gets me every time, where I always miss this balloon. But thankfully I got it this time. All right, one more balloon and 2 blimps. Yes! Gimme, gimme.
Hey, you nailed all of the targets. It must be because you had such a good pilot.
I'll let you believe that, Hunter. You believe what you want, dude. All right. Another orb down. Yes. We're up to 60. A lovely even number. And we're getting up there in treasure, too. With no more money bags to pay, we're just rolling in the gems. Alright, so Robotica Farms and the Canyon Speedway are done for this level. There's only one level left. And it's the one where I think we only need 20 orbs to unlock. That is the final level that the professor was guarding. So let's go ahead and meet him. You know, give him a little, speech. And he'll open up the gate, and we'll hit the final level. So, Professor, allow me to speak with you. Yes, 20. So, next time on Spyro 2, the final level, Metropolis. Oh boy! See you guys next time.